The teen suspected of killing a youth hockey coach steps from his St. Paul home has been linked to a viral high school armed robbery video.
This is video from April of 2022 of the 17-year-old using a gun of some type to rob a student inside Harding High School. He pleaded guilty to aggravated robbery in that case and was discharged from probation and supervision just 4 months ago. This recent arrest comes as leaders across the Twin Cities warn of an alarming trend of crimes involving teens.
Time and time again, young people continue to reoffend. They're getting caught with a gun in the commission of a crime, stolen guns, young people who shouldn't have their hands on guns, again, using these guns to solve their disputes and commit crimes in our city. That shouldn't have to happen more than once or twice before the criminal justice system says enough is enough.
So the question becomes, can anything be done to stop this trend?
Leaders tell Fox 9 there just aren't enough resources right now to help some teens. So low-level offenders are sent home time and time again. But too often, we are seeing those cases where early intervention could have saved lives. Courtney Godfrey joins us now. And Courtney, what's missing in this scenario?
Well, Randy, if you ask Hennepin County Attorney Mary Moriarty, there's a huge gap in services, that there's not enough intervention programs, especially for these low-level offenders and even for those high-level offenders in the time before they go in front of a judge.
Tucked away in a small office in the Minneapolis Public Service Center is often the last stop a teen offender will make before police release them from custody.
But we absolutely don't just release or discharge people. That's not even language that we can use because we are a voluntary program.
As Beth Holger explains, the Youth Connection Center is staffed 24/7 to take in any kid between the ages of 10 and 17 who's picked up by police on a low-level offense. Here, they're offered a variety of services and connected with a case manager. It's where the teens picked up in Dinkytown last weekend on disorderly conduct and curfew violations were brought after being cited.
We know at the link the real reason why a lot of these youth are engaging is because they're struggling with much deeper underlying issues. And so we want to help get to those and help support them so that they can do the positive things they want to do with their life and that our whole community can be safer at the same time.
County Attorney Mary Moriarty is pushing for more of these early interventions.
The preventions that we're talking about are very effective. We're just not doing them. We're not collaborating, but we are now.
But she wants to see more out-of-home placements in group homes and treatment centers, saying there just aren't enough of those right now.
My fear is that we've got kids who are doing the disorderly conduct, the fighting, the being in stolen cars. If we don't intervene early with them, they will end up escalating their behavior into these more serious offenses, and we don't have those resources in the community to really intervene with those youth.
And with Youth Connection Center on pace to serve around 500 juveniles this year, they say the need is critical.
We're really lacking safe places for these youth to go.
Of those who continued with Youth Connection Center, 86% did not reoffend for 6 months after their initial citation with police. Reporting live in Minneapolis tonight, Courtney Godfrey, Fox 9.